if not the majority of our homicide cases that we're working right now. But what we want to say is that these are not random shootings. These are individuals who have either agreed to meet up at a particular area or agreed to meet at a particular location. And then there's an altercation, first verbal, because we've been seeing a lot of this on video, and then obvious physical, and then the use of a firearm.
Just one follow-up. You were saying that some of the teams that you all stopped were coming from Maryland.
Yes.
As well. Can you talk a little bit about some of the collaborations the district might be having with counties like Prince George's and Montgomery? I understand Prince George's also implemented similar tactics like curfews at National Harbor.
Right.
Trying to set up a youth advisory board. Can you talk a bit about how you all are working with these bordering counties to address this?
We always work with our bordering counties on most incidents, and especially when it comes to our young people. We saw this kind of an uprising, if you will, of juvenile behavior or conduct last year. Clearly, the National Harbor set a curfew up for 5 p.m. We really wanted to work with our young people, and as I've stated before, you know, we don't believe all of our juveniles need to be locked up, right? But we have to have a place and a space to work with them. We work very, very collaboratively with Montgomery County, PG County, even Arlington County and Fairfax County when it comes to what other agencies are doing and seeing with regards to an uptick in juvenile crime. And then we kind of look at the intelligence and gather the data that we have on our side to ensure that we're putting the right measures in place to address these incidents, if you will. Yes, sir. Sir.
It seemed like since the beginning of the year, we've seen homicides down and everything. Then all of a sudden, in the last couple of weeks, we've seen this huge uptick. I know that it's awfully early on speculation, but any idea as to why all of a sudden things have changed?
It's in personal conflict. I mean, I wish there was something I could say with respect to it. It's easier to say when we know that there's an emerging problem or emerging issues. We have very good relationships with our violence interrupters who share good information with us that helps us in a lot of our cases. We're working with, clearly, we always work with our federal partners and our local partners to see if there's any comparison with regards to some of the same individuals, if you will, committing some of the same crimes in their area. And right now, it's really just targeted conflict. We are asking, you know, folks to really pay attention to conflict that are taking place in their homes. Report that information to us so that we can get the appropriate resources and services to these members. I mean, clearly, I spent all weekend looking at every single case with my team. We broke it down from top to bottom, and what we're seeing is really just individual conflict. Any other questions? All right.
Chief,
sir.
I have a couple questions about a couple homicides over the weekend.
Yes, sir.
Update on the gentleman who was shot and killed inside his apartment by a stray bullet. There's been no suspect description, no lookout at this point. Do you have any clarity or updates on that?
And so what I can say, first of all, you know, certainly anytime we have those kinds of incidents, our hearts and prayers go out to the family of the young man who succumbed to his injuries due to the stray bullet. Right now, we're still trying to obtain video footage. On the weekend, it's kind of sort of challenging when businesses are closed and things like that, still trying to obtain video footage on what actually occurred. The detectives have been working all weekend. We will continue to work this week. With regards to the shooting, or incident over at Congress Heights on yesterday. We responded to that incident, and what we do know at this time, there were 2 individuals who were shot. One succumbed to his injury. The other one was transported to the hospital for life-threatening injuries. Again, we are working very feverishly with the community, and the detectives are looking for video. We're going back today to see if we can obtain the video from the apartment property management to see what occurred in that space.
And then the 14th Street this morning, we saw a car towed away. Is there a suspect?
So no suspects as of right now. What we do know is that the individual, the decedent was leaving a bar in that particular area maybe a couple of hours earlier. That's what we do know. We've had some witnesses come forward to kind of share some preliminary information. Again, I don't want to get into the speculation. We're still trying to obtain video footage from some of the businesses around that I think will help us to really give a more clear direction on what happened in that area. All right. Thank you.
And Chief, just
Sir.
last question. Just with everything that's been going on, your message to the community. community?
Well, my message to the community is that we have to resolve conflict much better than the way we're resolving conflict. Introducing firearms to resolve issues and matters is just not the way to go. We're losing, individuals are losing their lives over something that we strongly believe could be handled and managed with just a conversation. I'll reiterate again, if family members are aware of any individual conflict that's going on within their families or amongst groups, please reach out to the Metropolitan Police Department. We want to be there to help, and what we can do is really direct those individuals to other resources around our city to be able to support them if there anything that folks might not have all the information about, but maybe a good witness account of what happened. We really want to be able to support those individuals or those families. Anyone else?
Yep.
Yes.
I apologize if this has already been asked. I just got here. But we're hearing that possibly violence interrupters and or ANC may have been involved, or former ANC involved with the Congress Heights shooting. Can you confirm that?
I cannot confirm that. We're still in the preliminary stages of the investigation. I think as we progress further, more information will be revealed. Okay. Thank you, everyone.